What might put our relationship at risk? I think there are many influences that can possibly affect the core of a relationship. It's important to consider what is really impacting on your relationship. Sometimes there's too much influence from the outside, too much happening around your relationship that's impacting the center of your relationship. Sometimes a relationship can be too open to the outside, too many friends, too many things, too many family members coming into your relationship, and sometimes it's important to close it, to give it priority, to give it importance. When you don't spend time alone, if you always share your space with other people, it can be dangerous for your relationship. If you're not having sex anymore, if there's no intimacy, it could be a risk for your relationship. If you never give your relationship priority, if you never go on dates, if you never spend time in an uninterrupted, respectful place where there's nobody else, no children, no work, nothing else, your relationship can be at risk. Too much stress or working too much cannot be good for your relationship. A lack of conversation and connection is also not good for your relationship sometimes. If you're not talking about what's in your hearts, but only talk about work, family, friends, and other people's lives, it's not good for your relationship. You should speak about where you're really at, what's happening in your relationship. Occasionally, not all the time, of course, but occasionally you should speak about your relationship because it's good for your relationship. Another process that puts lots of couples at risk is really living in comfort zones. We have a pattern, a routine. Of course, life is busy and stressful and tough sometimes, and therefore we need our comforts. Watching a lot of television or sitting in front of our laptops can be a comfort zone. It's not always bad for us, but what's comforting and soothing is not always good for you. Comfort zones is really about repetitive patterns, routines. You wake up exhausted, you go to work, you come back, you make food, children, you go to bed exhausted, and you go back to work again. That's the pattern for most people's lives. But if you only live in that pattern or that routine, it becomes destructive over time. You need to step out of your comfort zones. You need to step out of your routines to live a full, enriching life. Your relationship might be at risk if there's too many influences on the outside. If your relationship is feeling like a stressed space, it's possible that there's too much happening around your relationship, and you should consider closing and taking better care of your relationship.